Hello everybody, welcome to another evening with All Night Long with the Fox. I'm your host, the Fox, for about the next half an hour or so. We are broadcast weekly syndication on Radio Dantata. We also have our own YouTube channel now, which we're quite proud of and building all the time. www.youtube.com/nightmovesstudio. Tonight, I have been getting quite a bit of good luck the last little while getting guests off of Twitter, of all places. We've been going to LinkedIn for guests. We've been going through XBiz News for guests. We've been going through Facebook for guests. We've been going everywhere. And just as of late, we've been having pretty good luck with Twitter. And that's where tonight's guest comes from. Little did I know, very, very new to the adult film or entertainment industry, from Florida, we have Scarlett Marx with us tonight. Welcome to the show, Scarlett.
Thank you.
I got to do this with one other guest about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. The listening audience, I got to tease them because they can't see you, but I can. So I get the pleasure, and they don't. But that's okay. You are a very, very newcomer to the adult entertainment or film industry, or as the general public like to label it, the porn industry. I got about a 5-part question for you here, but maybe I'll just make it 5 questions in a row.
Okay.
Obviously, first of all, how did you get into the industry?
Well, I kind of stumbled upon it when I met an agent who had an advertisement on the web, and he introduced himself. You know, he had an ad out there, and I was working at an office job, and I was searching for, you know, new opportunities, because I was kind of, you know, bored in the office job working 9 to 5. I'd been there almost 4 years, and I was looking for a change, so I stumbled upon that ad just randomly searching, and I've always been very, very sexual person, and saw the perks and benefits, you know, going out to LA, and I know, you know, about the porn industry, but I'd never done anything in it. And it just seemed like an exciting opportunity, and I just jumped right in.
Now, when you say that you knew all about the porn industry, have you been trying for a while to get involved, or do you know other people in the industry, or are you just like everybody else? It looks interesting, colorful, exciting, and you've read a lot of magazines and watched a lot of videos, or what do you mean by that statement?
Yeah, when I say I know a lot about it, I know what it entails, and I've been an avid porn fan since I was in high school, maybe even like before that. So
wow.
Yeah.
Now, for everybody that's listening, they probably don't realize this, except for the ones that you're immediately associated with. Scarlett has been in the industry for literally somewhere she figures between 2 and 3 months. Not years, months. Would you mind, or are you able to tell us who the agent was that signed you up and put a plug in for the first company that did any photo shoots with you?
Yeah, he's with World Modeling, so he's been in the industry for a very long time.
When you first got to the studio and had to do your first photo shoot, your first filming, what did you think?
Well, I got there, and it was a very comfortable setting. Everyone was so nice and so friendly. And just, you know, I got there, got my hair and makeup done. That's the typical, you know, before a shoot, you have a couple hours of getting your hair and makeup done. And then you wait, you go to location, and you just, they go over everything that you're going to be doing, and then you just start doing pictures and shooting, at no point was I uncomfortable. Everything was just fun, and we were joking around, and it was just, everything was awesome.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question that I don't get to ask very many people, and I don't want you to take this as me being a pig. I'm just totally curious. Now, you said that, yes, you are an avid porn video watcher, and everybody basically is today. When you went and actually had to perform your first sexual act on camera, in front of a camera, how did that compare? I mean, there's obviously a world of difference between you being the one performing it and watching somebody do it. How was it actually performing it? Were you had to have been a little tiny bit nervous?
No, because I really got along with the male talent, and I guess, and he told me about how a lot of porn stars, they get on there and they don't really have the chemistry, but him and I, we were joking and flirting, and just, we kind of were building a chemistry, so it wasn't really so, how do you say, it wasn't so uptight and uncomfortable, because we were, we were kind of building not a relationship, but yeah, we were building like a
working relationship.
Yes.
Now, how does it compare? You've been doing it, even though, like, I first started making comments where 2 to 3 months is not a long time, but at the same time, I don't know how often you're shooting film or video, but I imagine it's probably quite regularly. How is it hitting you now? How is being a porn star compared to what you imagined it would be? For those of us that aren't behind the scenes doing it, we're just hearing about it, reading about it, watching it, thinking it's cool. For someone like you who's right there doing it, and you've been doing it for 2 to 3 months now, how is it in reality?
Even though I've been, I say I've been doing it for 2 to 3 months, that's how long since I did. Like, I did my first scene in May, but then I didn't go out to Los Angeles. Like, I did my first scene in Miami, and then I didn't go out to Los Angeles for like 3 weeks after that. Then after my Los Angeles trip, I came back, and I took some time here after that to, kind of refresh myself and just take some time for my family and my friends. So it's not like I'm sitting here constantly shooting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now,
so I've only done 10
per each of your photo shoots, I guess that's what they call them, how long does one film take to shoot?
It depends. It really depends on the type of shoot that it is. Like, if it's a solo or a boy-girl, or it's all, it depends.
What do you do mostly?
I've done a lot. I've only done 10, so I've done a couple solos, a couple boy-girls, and even a girl-girl scene.
So, for example, a boy-girl scene, with everything going somewhat according to plan, how long did that take?
Again, that I couldn't really give you a time frame, because it depends on the company, the director, and also the talent, if they're working cooperatively.
Now, when it comes right down to it, to get your honest opinion, what do you prefer? Do you prefer boy-girl, girl-girl, or what do you prefer?
I think I would say I prefer girl-girl.
Cool. Very interesting. Now, have you been with enough partners in the industry to this point? Would it be fair to ask you who your favorite person to work with is?
I don't think at this point I could name a favorite, because I haven't been with that many or met enough people to really say that I have a favorite yet. But maybe by the end of the year I could maybe make a favorite, but I'm just still too new to it and haven't done enough scenes to really know anyone in the industry.
What do your friends and your immediate family think of what you're doing?
My friends and my immediate family are very supportive, but they they don't really want to know any details or anything.
Okay. Where do you want to go with this? Are you in this for the long run, for a long career, or are you just in this experimenting to see what you can do with yourself, or do you have plans yet for down the road?
Yes, I definitely have plans down the road to do things in the industry as well as out of the industry. But right now I'm just learning. I'm just learning, getting all the experience I can as a performer so that I can use the experience in the long run.
Now, you're located in which state right now?
I'm sorry?
Where are you located right now? Which state?
I'm in Florida, but I actually am booked to go to LA on Monday.
Now, is California, Los Angeles area, is that where most of the work is?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is there much work to be had at all in Florida?
Yes, there is.
Will that be coming up for you down the road, or you just prefer to take the jobs in LA?
We'll see. I don't know. It's up to the companies if they'd like to shoot me.
Wow. Well, before we wrap the show up, where can your fans, old and new, where can we find you online?
If they'd like to follow me or, see what I'm up to, they can go on my Twitter account and follow me. And I'm really responsive. I'm the one that takes care of my Twitter. And I always respond to my fans. My Twitter name is just Scarlett Marx. And also, my scenes, they're only, I think one has only come out. And that's the only one that you can find online. But they should be coming out. You can find them on the company's website just by, looking me up. Or I usually post on my Twitter account when they come out. I'll post up on my Twitter. You can find me on this scene.
Do you have a website yet?
No, still too new for a website, but that will be coming down the road as well.
And what about, are you on Facebook at all?
No, I'm not on Facebook.
Are you going to?
I don't think so. I think I'll stick with my Twitter, but we'll see. If enough people would like me to see me on Facebook, I might create an account.
Well, they want you. You're popular. I want to thank you so much, Scarlett, for taking time for the show tonight. It's a real pleasure seeing you, even though the others can't yet, but I get to. I really appreciate you taking time for us tonight.
Also, if anybody, would like to shoot me for anything, they can go and find me on my agency's website.
Excellent. I want to take a moment out also to thank Radio Dentata for our second season of syndicating shows there, and also everybody keep on going to our studio site, placing your visitor maps there and going up and checking out our YouTube channel. It's great fun for us, and once again, thank you very much to Scarlett Marx for being part of the show tonight. Thank you, Scarlett.
No problem. Have a wonderful night.
And good night, everybody.